Davis is out there with O'Neal. And there's Bryant, and it's Simmons in at the point. And for the Hornets, out in the wings for them, Rozier and Hayward. Plumlee out there with Washington. And it's Ball in at the 1. And it's Chicago to start out. Now here's Simmons. Passes to Davis. He kicks it to O'Neal. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Oh, man. I love Davis's ability to read the floor. He's improving his ability to create for others.
Pass to Rozier. Launches a 3. And it's Shaq with the rebound. And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better. Specifically, Greg, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. When he came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now, you have got to honor that outside shot.
So it's the Hornets now. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. A finish. Oh, and the dunk by Shaq.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
Rozier against Kobe. And it's sent back by KD. Here's Simmons. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And when you foul Simmons, you really got to foul him. You don't want to just mess around. He powers through.
And you talk to Simmons' teammates, he sets the tone, he's vocal, and he leads by example.
And don't you notice, Chris, whenever the team has injuries, Simmons takes it upon himself to fill in the gaps.
But Kevin, no one to defer responsibility. And some of his biggest games have been when he puts his team on his back and carries them across the finish line.
And Davis with the basket on the assist by Bryant.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Ball feeling it out a bit. And stolen by Simmons. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Rozier kicks the ball. Plumlee, the pass to Hayward. Back to Plumlee. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Bryant. Oh, and here comes Kobe all alone. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
Now, here's Ball. Here's Rozier. No good again that time. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Love the timing Davis has. He has a sense for when to rise up and slam down the alley.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And again, the Hornets missing. Chicago leading by 15. Back to Simmons. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
And the Hornets call time here. Shaq is really having a good game here.
He's been a force inside. If they don't commit more bodies down low, he's going to keep destroying them in the paint.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Bridges, he's checked in for Plumlee. Oubre comes in for Gordon Hayward. Bouknight, he's checked in for Ball. And it's Ish Smith in for Terry Rozier. Smith on the wing. The pass to Bouknight. Pass to Washington. Just 5 to shoot. To end the run. Bouknight, no good. Chicago leading by 17. Ginobili the pass to Irving. Adams. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Passes it to Washington. Kicks it to Oubre. Poked away. Leonard with the steal. Here's Irving. Finished off the break. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Chicago?
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Here's Washington. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Martin's checked in for Kelly Oubre. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Bridges passes to Smith. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Oh, great ball movement from Bridges there. I mean, the self-awareness, the selfless attitude leading to the wide open shot.
Back to Giannis. Second chance shot, and there's the nice layup by Adams. Adams has got his second basket of the night.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Washington. Now here's Bouknight. Smith inside, covered by Irving. Leonard with the steal. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And finished off by Leonard.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Here's Bouknight. That's short off the rim. And so it's Chicago, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Bridges and Washington are manning the post position. Bouknight out there with Ish Smith. And it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Now, here's Bridges. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Bouknight passes to Martin. Pocket 2, shoots over Leonard. And it's Martin missing. Chicago leading by 23. Here's Anthony. Yep, it counts. Anthony's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Chicago.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
Now Smith. And there's the drive. And the rejection by Giannis. And some changes here for the Hornets. Mason Plumlee's checked in for P.J. Washington. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Bouknight. And Martin now top of the key. Leonard with the steal. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Getting a step on the defense there. Once Leonard has this, you know he's going to capitalize.
And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Shot clock at 3. Smith for 3. No good that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Ginobili, and Ginobili with the slam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now here is Smith. Here's Plumlee. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Giannis. Oh, Leonard in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And what I like about Miles Bridges, such a versatile player, scores it, rebounds and passes, and also gets after it defensively.
Well, I love his energy, too. It's clear his work ethic is strong. I mean, he just wants to keep improving over time, and I'd say that he's well on his way.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Martin, and it's Rozier in for Smith. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to Anthony, over Hayward. Here's Leonard, and then Leonard with the dunk.
And that's the activity on the offensive glass they like to see out of Kawhi. When he's in full hustle mode, they're a much stronger team.
Now, here's Ball. Plumlee dishes to Bridges. Outside, Ball. Plumlee trying to break loose. Ball, no good. Ahead, and it's Leonard with the...
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
For 3, Hayward. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
Now here's Plumlee. The dish to Hayward. Tipped away. Now it's Anthony running. He can go all the way. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
1:02 left to play here in the second quarter. Leonard against Hayward. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Ball. To stop the run. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Manu Ginobili with the finish.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
Now here's Plumlee. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Hayward. And the rejection by Leonard.
And just a big-time shot-blocking threat. Leonard's instincts on defense are just mind-boggling. He knows when to go after the blocks.
Some changes for Charlotte. Washington comes in for Plumlee, and Oubre subbed in for Miles Bridges. 24 seconds left to play here in the half.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Washington finds Hayward. Takes the 3. No good on the shot. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Yeah, he's busting his tail, making his presence known. A great job defensively so far.
Checking out the group for Stephen Silas to start the second half. They've got O'Neal. Simmons is out there with Kobe. And it's Durant, and it's Davis at the power forward position.
And with a guy like Hayward, you can forget the analytics. The mid-range jumper, I mean, it's a good shot for him.
And it's hard to believe that Gordon Hayward has been playing for over a decade in the NBA. Now a seasoned vet firmly in the second half of his career. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
And Plumlee kicks to Smith. Charlotte moving it around. Here's Rozier. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Rozier's got his first bucket of the night. And Hayward has had a bit of a career renaissance lately, looking more and more like his old self.
And Kevin, it's just great to see him playing at this level again. I think it's testament to how much he loves the game of basketball, as well as how badly this guy wants a chance to win a championship.
Back to Smith. Now the pass to Plumlee. Rozier for three. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
Inside. Plumlee with it. Picked up by Davis. Now here's Kobe, the fast break opportunity. And Davis throws it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Hayward from outside. The shot missing. And it's Chicago the other way. Here's Durant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, think about Durant. He's such a unique player. He uses his length. That's my man, Stretch Armstrong. He's basically a 7-foot guard.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Carey's checked in. Miles Bridges comes in for P.J. Washington. Martin's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Bouknight comes in for Smith. So Rozier will bring it up for Charlotte. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Bouknight. 6 to shoot. To the middle. It's sent back down by Simmons.
At the reach of Simmons, I mean, coming into play on these blocks, you got to be careful shooting around this guy.
Durant just inside the line, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Here's Bouknight. It's sent back down by Simmons.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Here's Rozier. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
He's so explosive on his way to the rim. Rozier is skilled at knifing inside and hurting the defense.
And Bryant slams it in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Now here's Bouknight. Guarded by KD. And here is Bouknight. No points in the game yet for him.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone. Not a great play on either end. Bad delivery and way too late to react on the catch.
Rozier against Simmons. Now here's Rozier. He's covered closely.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ball, the bounce pass. Oubre for three. And the Hornets miss again. Chicago with the ball. They're on an 18-4 run.
Oh, the brilliance of Simmons. You know, outstanding at getting fancy with the ball and taking risks from time to time.
Rozier with the ball. Over Simmons. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. And so it's Chicago holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back to the action after this word. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Smith is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Oubre. Then it's Jones. And it's McDaniels in at the 4.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Smith against Irving. Here's Ball from the baseline. Shot by McDaniels, no good. Here's Chicago. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And it's Manu Ginobili with the finish.
And how about that find by Leonard to a wide-open shooter? He's only getting better at seeing those gaps.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Kyrie Irving. To the inside. And it's Ball, that time on the assist by Jones.
He's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Adams drawing the double team. Leonard, another one falls for Chicago.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Knocked away. Leonard with the steal. Anthony, the pass to Ginobili. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to Ginobili. Wide open look. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Ginobili.
Leonard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Chicago?
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
5 to shoot, and it's Oubre off the drive. And here we go, Anthony heading to the hoop. And it's Anthony slamming it down.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Adams against Smith. And Adams sends it back. Anthony finds Antetokounmpo. Stolen by McDaniels. Ball against Anthony. Now here's Ball. He's tightly guarded. Here's Leonard. And Jones pulls it down. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Anthony. Drives to the hoop. Banked in off the glass. Anthony's got 4 points in the quarter.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Anthony against Ball. Over Anthony. They get a hand on it. Chicago with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And it's slammed in by Ginobili.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Ball with a wide open look. And that one hits back iron. Right side Leonard. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Back to Adams. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Hits the three-point bomb.
How about that lefty stroke there from Ginobili? It is a thing of beauty. He is dialed in from deep.
Ball against Anthony. Ball dishes to Smith. Tries from 10. It's rebounded by Leonard. And Chicago has possession. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Looking to get it going. Anthony with the block. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Adams kicks to Anthony. Another three for Chicago.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Smith scanning the floor. Leonard against Oubre. Trying to get something going. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you.